Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man Kevin O'Connell. His guys struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to 1 score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within 1 score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. You can always see that in the key inactives for this game. On 1, Rich. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
11 empty.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Look wide. Get this one complete. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
11.
Third down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They send Sutton in motion. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. It's 3rd and 4. To throw is Burrow. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Burrow now. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. They go play action for Burrow. Open is the tight end, Rucker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Dot.
On the carry, it's Stevenson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
11 mighty.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
12.
Here's Burrow.
12.
And he'll take it on in. Jeremy Rucker. Touchdown, Minnesota. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Already.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. If that's the way you want to run it on first down, a gain of 7. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 46, here's second down and 3. Another run here with Paul. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, Stroud. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy.
And he's in! And Ryan Mitchell, touchdown Cowboys.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The extra point, up and good. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. Wide 8.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Burrow here on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. Wide 80.
They motion a receiver right.
Wide 80.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Minnesota.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They send Sutton in motion. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Eleven.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup there of 13. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
Final
line.
run here with Stevenson. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd down. Burrow. Pass is caught. That's Ruckert, the tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
Gun.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here we go. Wide 80.
They send Sutton in motion. Play action now. It's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
At the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
11 mighty. 11
Here's Stevenson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
The 11-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
11, Thomas.
Burrow. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll get about 2. Tarheeb still there for the stop.
At the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Oh, 18. What's that?
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Another Cowboys first down.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings
Ball
up
on the
2nd
40
and
now.
9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, ready.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Left side, and is caught by Horton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback.
And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The Viking Triads offense and Ramondre Stevenson heading out onto the field. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Burrow. Short, complete to Likely. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings.
First down throw for Burrow. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
7-yard line.
That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Here we go.
20.
Stop.
First
Right,
down,
80.
Vikings.
Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Quick one to Smith and Jigba.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everything.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
17 yards.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
First and
Big
goal.
Smith
13.
in Jigba,
Big
the man
13.
in motion. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock stops it a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 42.
In motion goes Likely.
Right, 80. What is that?
Working out of the gun, Burrow.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he just gets rid of this one. To the sideline, it is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. And now it is 4th down.
A 25-yard attempt.
Butker's kick
His kick
is good. And the Vikings will cut the lead down to 4.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Cowboys offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And as the weeks start to dwindle away here in the regular season, he's currently #1 in the league in receptions. On first down, it's Stroud. Catch is made. That is Williams.
Seemed like the receiver ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
On the first down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the rookie from Syracuse, go Orange, LaQuint Allen. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's Jordan Love. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Titans keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Packers. And this is the veteran. He's still got it. Juju Smith-Schuster. He's so good working down the field. Hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Packers get it done on the road as they come away with the win. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We give to Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
on first down, they go right back to Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Stroud. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, it's Henderson. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Cowboys.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Again, it's Henderson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Still first down.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
18, what's that? Look the hot, look the hot.
On play action, Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Throwing is Stroud. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Hall. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is up and through. Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
11, Tommy.
Burrow to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
11.
Here's Burrow. This one complete to Sutton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They got 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
11.
To throw is Burrow. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
That's another Vikings.
12.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
12. Big 13.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go. 18.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's complete to Metcalf. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up
To throw is Stroud. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
They'll run. It's Hall. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Dallas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now to try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's second and a couple. The catch made there by Sutton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings...
They send Sutton in motion. They'll run on first down. They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Throwing is Burrow. We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
First down.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Portland Sutton, touchdown Minnesota. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer.
Vikings 24.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. All right. A run, and this is Henderson. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Henderson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. All right. Give up the middle with Hall. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back to the 17-yard line. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
11.
They'll drop to throw. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 36-yard
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
7-yard gain. And the Vikings first down.
Back to throw, Burrow. Pass is caught. That's Rucker, the tight end. They come up for 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 50-yard line.
Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Stevenson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
11, mighty. 11.
Burrow. Open right side is Likely. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
11, mighty.
Burrow now.
11, mighty.
Pass caught left side by Likely. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
12.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Open is the tight end Rucker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down.
He'll get up and stop it here. The spike comes with 19 seconds to go. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Eleven.
Now, Burrow. should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the